Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Facebook. Hi, Instagram. How you doing? YouTube. Listen, it's your girl, Dr. Khadija Chapman, Coach Munista. And, you know, today my topic of conversation is about winners. And I want to tell you about how I literally got kicked out of a personal development course that I was taking. And the real, so I was explaining this to my daughter. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go live about this. So Daily, feel free to intervene. She's on the phone. You guys probably can't hear her because she's hoarse. A lot of us are fighting with being hoarse right now. It's kind of weird. But anyway, um, I was in this leadership platform. Oh, let me introduce myself to those who may not know me and might see my video. My name is Dr. Khadija Chapman. I'm Coach Munice in these industries. I am your radical wealth building strategist. I am the girl that helps you put the big in your business, the bold in your branding, the amazing in your marketing so that you can have millions go through your bank account. I'm the course creator of seven figure course creator of Breaking the Seven Figure Barrier, going live October 15th with a start of a new class. I'm the founder of the Black Millionaires Matrix, a wealth building platform designed to engineer more Black millionaires. I need thousands, no, millions of Black millionaires on this planet with me. Like, we need to do some things, and I can't do it myself. I have some bold visions, big visions, and I share with them, here or there in different lives, whatever. But we need to fund our own school system. We need to fund our own bank. Stop putting all our money in Bank of America, Wells, and Chase, and all the churches, and da 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 da. Like, come on, y'all, come on. We got $1.2 trillion to play with. We need to get busy. And we definitely need to execute a strategy for legal crap that goes on for against our Black men and women. I'm gonna leave that there for now. So for me in this space today, what is common basic sense for me is to help my people become digital millionaires. Okay, it's not a hard thing to do. It's a formula, if you will. And I have the formula I want to share with you. Um, I believe in creating your own radical rise. The radical rise is when you create a million within a year or less. Breaking the seven figure um, income is about a year or less. And if you don't want to do seven figures, you can put whatever number that you want. But for me, you rolling with me, seven figures. And you're propelled to that because success is a moving target. You want six figures, so you get six figures. When you get six figures, you want multiple six figures. You know what I'm saying? So when people just say six figures, I think 100,000. But if you say multiple six figures, that could be whatever, 200, 500, 900,000, whatever. Anyway, I really want to talk about the topic today because this is so powerful. So I was in a leadership class, powerful leadership class called Landmarks. Some of you guys may know it. And I took one and two, the basic and advanced. And then I was nominated to take the leadership. Oh, I think I had to ask myself, or however I got there. In order, one of the qualifications to being in the leadership program was you had to be really busy. They wanted you so busy you didn't have room to put nothing on your plate. Okay, they were look because they said people who are busy are leaders. I raised my hand. Like, people who are busy get shit done. They know how to figure it out. They know how to multitask. Da, 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 da. So okay, I raised my hand. It didn't cost me anything because there was a couple of classes that were in Chicago and we would have to travel to Chicago. So I guess in their mind, because we were in Cleveland, Ohio, I guess in their mind, since they don't know what it may cost for us to travel, plane, hotel, whatever, they just didn't. And we only travel maybe five or six classes, but I guess they just felt like, well, we just gonna give you the class for free. Works for me. I like free. The class was like really amazing. But I don't know if I really wanted to take the class, but that's a whole nother story. So I get a call on Friday night. And oh, you couldn't miss. Oh, this is the thing. It was a group thing. You could not miss. These were the directions in the beginning. You could not miss one class. You couldn't miss one class because we all had to show up for each other. Like, we were all accountable to each other's success in this class. And if one person didn't make it through the training or whatever, the whole class got an F. The whole class got a fail or something like that. So it was a lot of pressure on you to show up, be on time. Like, don't be late. don't miss a class. It was a lot of pressure because unless you got an excuse, you got in a car accident or somebody passed. I mean, there's got to be a reason, like for you just not to show up, right? I get a call on Friday. Oh, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. We take 5 classes in Chicago. So I wrote down every class that we take on my calendar. All right. So for the sake of this example, I got it wrong on the calendar. I get a call on a Friday night from Landmark, and they're like, "Where are you? Where are you?" I'm like, what do you mean, where am I? I'm at home. And they're like, "No, you're supposed to be here at the session. We're in Chicago. Oh my God, we've been here since 9 o'clock this morning. Where are you?" And I'm thinking, if y'all been here since 9 o'clock this morning, it's 9 o'clock at night. Why are you just not calling me? But I definitely was like, "Oh, no, 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 no. My session is next week, whatever." They was like, "No, no, no, no. Your session was this week with your class." I'm like, holy crap. So then I have a young daughter at the house. So, because they're telling me to get there, like, you got to get here as fast as you can. I'll hold the space for you. I'll stand up for you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, okay. But I started going into all the things I can't do. I didn't have any money. I had a young child at home. I needed a babysitter. I needed a way to get to the airport. I needed a suitcase. I needed everything, right? In my mind, I was doing it the following week, and I was in the middle of closing this big deal. And excuse me, in the next couple of days, I would have put like some really, really, really nice money in my pocket. And that's really all I was concentrating on right now. Long story made short, I'm going through all of these reasons why I can't do it. The biggest one being I ain't have any money and I don't have a babysitter. Like those two are really kind of neck and neck. So then it was the lady on the phone. She kept coming for me, talking that landmark talk for those of you who know. And it was almost like, I'm standing for you. You got it. Like, you got to stand for yourself. Da, da, da. But this woman said one thing that changed the game for me. I'm making every excuse under the sun. Trust me. I have many of them. I couldn't do it. I didn't have it. I didn't have the money, the kid, whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm in the middle of real estate deals closing. They need my energy. They need my support. I got to go to this meeting. Da, 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 da. This woman said to me, she said, Khadijah, winners make it happen. She said, Khadijah, winners make it happen. Daily, you hear me? Daily.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, when she said that, I had a whole different energy. I had a whole different mindset. It's real interesting what people speak into your life. If that woman would have said, girl, understand, you know what, this just ain't the right timing. Okay, I get it. I let the team know. She didn't say that. She said, okay, but Khadijah, winners make it happen. That became my freaking tagline. That became my energetic subconscious conversation in my head with everything I've done in life from that day to this day. Literally, everything I've done. I've had so many epic fails, yada, 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 but I always was able to bring it up at the end. You know why? Because winners make it happen. That's my tagline. What's your tagline? I sprung into action. I got on the phone. I called my people. People. At the time, ex. We wasn't even talking that much. I got everything I needed. I got to the airport. I got everything that I needed. So I got there the next day. But I didn't get there 9 in the morning. That was almost impossible to do. But I got the next flight that I could humanly get. I got to the event. And when I got there, they were breaking for lunch or whatever. So the lady who told me she was going to stand for me, she didn't stand for me at all. The main person came out and scolded me ridiculously for not being there, for being late, da, 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 and da, 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 da. I mean, the lady just tore me a second butthole. But I really didn't want to be there. I really wanted to be in Cleveland working on my real estate deal. So the woman asked me, she said, do you really want to be here? But she said so much before she said that really beat me up. I felt some kind of way for years about the fact that I went through hell and high water to get there. When I got there, they pretty much dissed me and was like, you can't stay. which is really, really fucked up. And I was really mad at Landmark for a lot of years. I still didn't, and this is a double negative. Let me say, how do I say this? I still, I never said anything bad about them. I had a really bad taste in my mouth about them. But I didn't go and say, oh, those Landmark people. I didn't do that. Because number one, the young lady that I spoke with, to me, she doesn't represent all of Landmark. Okay, she felt how she felt about it. But then as I grew a little bit in life and lessons learned, I thought back to that incident. I said, that woman wanted me to fight for myself. She didn't want to just let me in. Oh, yeah, you got here. Just come on in. She wanted me to fight. I'm a leader. I'm in a leadership class. I showed up outside of integrity. I was trying to restore integrity, but I showed up outside of integrity. I didn't keep my word for whatever reason. I messed up. I put the wrong date in the wrong space on the calendar, whatever. That was own your mistake, own your shit. Excuse my language. Years later, I said, wow. When that woman was asking me something, she said a lot before she actually didn't want to be there. But by the time she said that, I had already made up my mind. Like, bitch, F you. Who you think you talking to? Like, don't nobody talk to me like that. And I don't even remember the exchange. It may not even been that bad. But to me, it was a circle of people. I felt this small. The woman was coming for me so hard. And everything she was saying was true. I didn't keep my word. I'm not on time. Whatever else that, whatever distinctions or whatever. The main thing is this: one, winners make it happen. Two, always always stand up for yourself. Because the young lady who said to me, Khadija, winners make it happen, I wouldn't have never got there. And let's fast forward to my life today. I got some people and some situations around me that I call energy stealers, like vampires, right? Because they're constantly doing things to ruffle my feathers at this moment in my life. So I'm trying to figure out, what do I need to learn from this experience? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, why are they in my life? Well, what is the goal? What is the objective? Like, what is the, I don't know. But they making me so, and then people like, you're not mad that that person did this and they were supposed to do that and they ain't keeping their word. And I'm like, girl, let me tell you about me. I gave it all to God. Like, and I'm not no like religious person, like, oh my God, I support, Bible thumper. But I really understand. I haven't even read the whole Bible. And there's so much in that book that's so good. Because some of my associates who are more enlightened with the Bible verses, they give me verses, or they'll take a verse and read it and break it down. And I'd be like, ooh, that was good. Ooh, that was good. So I know it's some really, and it ain't like I never read none of the Bible. I've read probably more than half of it. But what I'm saying is, it's some good stuff in that book. It's some promises that were made. It's like, when you really understand, I believe, when you really understand the universal laws and principles, which is what I study, and they're all in the Bible. They're all in the Bible. The universals and principles, they just kind of like straightforward, boom. You do this, you have the art of allowing, the art of appreciation, the art of, I can't remember all of them right now. But, so I can pull them up. The bottom line is, you have to be intentional about what it is that you want. You got to be real intentional about the people in your space. You got to be real intentional about your word and what you create. I had a conversation last night with one of my associates. And he said to me, he don't want nothing big. He don't need a big house or want a big house. And da 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 da. And I'm thinking to myself, why not? Because this dude got a lot of stuff. He probably got more clothes than I can. You should see my walk-in closet. I still need more space. And in my next house, I want an even bigger closet. And it's like, you have fall, summer, whatever, business stuff, travel stuff, freak stuff. I mean, not freak, but when you go out to party, which I don't really do that much. You got your jeans, your everyday stuff, a lot of stuff. I don't want to be around nobody who speaks about lack. Oh, I'm okay with an average house of 1,500 square feet. I'm okay with one too. But is that my desire? Hell no. Do I need a 18 bedroom home? Hell no. Mm-mm. Now this is going to be like an event center or something like that. I'm going to have events. But just little me and my kid, 2 kids? No. Mm-mm. Do I need 8 cars in my drive? No. Mm-mm. But I desire to have the best that life has to offer. I desire to drive in the fastest, flyest vehicles, even though I don't drive fast. I don't want nobody driving too fast while I'm on the passenger seat. But to have that experience, to walk to a car lot and say, I want a Bentley. I like that one right there. And they're like, okay, well, come on here. Let's go talk to the finance man. I'm like, I'm paying cash. I don't want all that crazy interest on a depreciating asset. Let me pay cash. Or I might put some money down and then take the rest of the money and put in the trade to pay for the note. Yeah, I'd do that. I'd rather do that. Or I want a Mercedes, a Rolls Royce. I want the new Rolls Royce truck. Y'all don't hear me. It's not about money. It's about the experience you get to have because you have money. It's about building a business that can feed you for the rest of your life. It's about putting your money to work. It's about having a different mindset. See, some of y'all go to work for money. I ain't got no problem. Listen, I ain't knocking the hustle. I ain't knocking the grind because I've been there. But when I started learning how to put my money to work, I started moving a different way. I didn't learn it from my mama, my auntie, my grandma, my daddy. I learned it from other outside mentors when I started leveling up energetically, when I started doing personal development. And this is what nobody told me. If every day you read 30 minutes of a book or 20 minutes, even 15 minutes, and every day you listen to 20 minutes worth of personal development audio, energetically, you're going to start attracting better scenarios. Some people don't believe that. Some people really believe everything happens by happenstance. And you know what? You might be right. You might be right. I am of the belief whatever you think, whatever you believe, you can absolutely 1000% achieve. So I'm going to just say this, y'all. Winners make it happen. Don't forget that. Excuses build monuments of nothingness. They build bridges that lead to nowhere. And your excuse could be anything. It could be the dog ate the homework. It could be my uncle got sick. It could be I stubbed my big toe. It could be I caught a flat tire. It could be, I got in a car accident on the way here. It could be somebody stole my clothes out the laundry and I don't have to wear. It could be whatever. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about excuses. I had a young lady that I hired years ago. As a matter of fact, she saw me. She kept coming to my events. She saw I didn't have an assistant. And she came to me and she volunteered to become my assistant. She was an older, not older, she was probably in her 50s. I don't know. But she wasn't my age at the time. So she gave me a proposal. And it was something like she would work for me for, I think she said $200 a week, something that wasn't that much, $300 a week, part-time. And blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, whatever. Okay. You're hired. I need you. All right, thank you. Thank you, universe. It wasn't no interview. I ain't asked no questions. I ain't asked her what she did. Okay, you hired. Monday, come. I'm on the phone with the woman. I want y'all to hear this. Daily, you listening? Daily, you listening? I want y'all to hear this.
Yeah, I'm in the shower.
Monday, okay. I called her at 9:30ish. And she said, I'm on the bus. Now, I knew she had a car. Okay. She said, I'm on a bus. I'm on my way to Renner Center. I said, oh, okay. She said, my computer broke this morning. I went to get in my car. It wouldn't start. It whether it needed a battery or a tire. I can't remember. So she jumps on the bus. to go get a computer, to rent a computer. She jumps on the bus to go to rent a center, to rent a computer. When I tell you that's the kind of energy I need in my life, somebody who didn't make an excuse, she made it happen. I ain't get this woman a penny. She going to read to get a whole nother computer, blah, blah, blah. And she knows how to fix computers. She ain't had time to figure out what was going on with her computer. She went and got a new computer. That's the type of energy we have to show it with for ourselves, for our businesses. We have to show it with the, I'm not making no goddamn excuse. I get up every day around 6:30, 7 o'clock. I don't care what time I went to bed. And I start my day. Y'all, I may not go online with my team, other family members to 10 a.m. because that's the designated time that I chose as a CEO to start my day. My work day, my personal day starts a whole lot sooner than that. I'm going to just say this, guys. If you don't ever believe anything I ever said or got value from anything I've ever said, prayerfully, you will remember this. Winners make it happen. Everybody else is just there for the Kool-Aid. Like real talk. All right, guys, I got to go. Thank you so much. I'm Dr. Khadijah Chapman, Coach Community, the Radical Wellbeing Strategist. And if you want to be a part of my tribe, if you want to connect with me, if you want some of this synergy, you must go to getradicalready.com. Getradicalready.com. G-E-T. Get radical. RADICAL. Getradicalready.com. And if you don't know what Get Radical Ready means, it's the precursor to you getting your radical rise, which is basically $1 million a year. All right. So I love what I'm doing. I love sharing information I have. And if you didn't get it, because I don't think I put it down, the fact that I really teach the money game. But I teach the money game a different way than you've ever been taught before. I promise you, I'm no Susie Osman, whatever her name is. I can't think of the other guy that I really like. I can't think of his name. You take the good and you spit out the bombs. Because we all got something positive to say. But I don't know which one of them trying to make you a black millionaire. I don't know. I don't know which one of them is over here like, I really want to build, boost in my community. I really want to make sure that everybody good who joins me. I don't know, but I got to go. I got to leave in 10 minutes. So talk to you later. Bye-bye. Peace, love, and light.